Yo, what's going on, everyone? So on this episode of Truckin' Tuesday, I'm just talking about my truck. As you can see, there was a lot more mud on here. I'd rinsed it off, but I had a friend that has a F250. He had his truck buried. Now I know my truck with a 4-cylinder cannot physically pull out a F250 diesel truck, but that's why I had two Nissans. My brother-in-law got his Nissan Frontier, which is a V6. We're going to both try to pull them out at the same time. I attempted it first because I had the mud aggressive tires. He's got more of the street tires on. So, but then I learned something, that my 4-wheel drive doesn't exactly work all the way. And long story short, my back end just dropped and I buried. My front right tire is spinning a little bit, but kind of find out, I think I have a bad lock-in wheel hub. So it's the one on the driver's side. I actually took this out and I got it and I turned it to the lock position, and the gear, only half of it rose up, so it's not meshing with the axle and the CV axle, so it's not doing its job. And how I confirmed that, I jacked my whole truck up, I put it in 4-wheel drive, and I put it in gear, and you can just hear this clank clank, pop pop pop, and like I could tell in the front left that it's just not grabbing. And my wife starts hollering at me, "You only got 3 wheels spinning on your truck." And I'm like, okay, great. So that lets me know that's one more thing I have to try to fix. And my wheel bearing's kind of loose on it anyway. And I will admit, I've never done a wheel bearing on my truck before, or any vehicle, where it has the gear and mesh and you gotta like press it in and stuff like that. I've never done a wheel bearing like that before. I've only done them on like Ford, Dodge, and stuff like that has like 3 bolts, and you take the 3 bolts out and there's one assembly out and put in a new assembly, and that's vice versa. Well, so this is what I have to do on it now. I'm gonna just buy a new set of front lock-in hubs, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. I'll test it out, but I also got to do the wheel bearing. I've heard that I can tighten it up, so I'm going to attempt that. Not sure if I'm going to record me doing it or not, but if that's something y'all feel like y'all want me to do, I'll do it. I mean, just keep in mind, I've never done it, so shouldn't be too difficult from what I saw online. But yeah, that's just an update on my truck, and that's one thing about it. And also my KC light right there just broke and snapped. Now it's leaning, so the weld of it is not as good. Yes, I know, I got a lot of spots up there, rust. And there's my cat. This is Dash. Hey, Dash. And but yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Eventually I'm gonna be working on the front left wheel bearing, see if I can tighten it, get it to go good, be good, and replace those. And then I have a brake job on my father's truck, so I gotta figure, well, he's got a bad brake caliper, so I gotta replace it. But anyway, let me know what you think. If you think totally just lost my train of thought. Anyway, it happens. That's prior military, had my head bumped a few times. My mind slips. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you've ever done it before, like tighten up a wheel bearing, is it really hard to do, stuff like that. But yeah, just I'll keep y'all posted, and I'll be trying to do that sometime this week or next week. I don't know when, I got a lot of stuff on my plate. But I'll keep y'all updated. Stay tuned, subscribe, and thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.